Hi guys, and welcome back. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make these Lotus Biscoff Rolls. Let's begin. To get started on the recipe, you'll want to grab yourself a mixing bowl, and into the mixing bowl place your strong white bread flour, followed by the salt, then mix the two together until they are well combined. Then you can go ahead and add in the rest of your ingredients, so it doesn't matter in which order. I just went with the yeast, the sugar, the oil, then the milk. Then mix on a low speed to start with, working you up to a medium-high speed, and mix until the dough pulls away from the bowl. You should leave the bowl almost clear or clean looking. Once it does that, you're good to go. You do not need to mix it too much more, as otherwise you may overmix the dough, but around 7 minutes mixing works really well. Place onto a lightly floured surface and give a brief knead, and just bring it into a ball shape, then place into a lightly oiled bowl, cover with cling film and leave somewhere warm to prove for around 45 minutes to an hour, or until the dough has doubled in size. So after the first proof, you will notice that there's some condensation in the bowl, and that's because I left it somewhere warm. Knock it back, and this is just a process of removing the gases that have built up in the dough during the first proof. Then place onto a lightly floured surface if it's needed, if your dough is sticky. If not, don't worry. Then just flatten your dough out and then roll it out into a rectangle. I will leave all the measurements that you need in the blog post, which will be linked down below, so don't forget to check it out if you are interested, and any other information will also be there. Once you've got to the right dimensions for the dough, you can then go ahead and top that with some Biscoff spread. I warmed mine a little too much. I left it on top of the oven and it melted too much, but it works perfectly well. But if it's more solid, that will also work well. Cover the dough completely, maybe leaving a little lip around the outer edge, but that's fine. You can then go ahead and cut the dough up into 8 pieces, making them as equal as possible. So trim away the excess on the end, which may not be a perfect amount. Then just repeat the process until you have all of your strips cut. I always go half, half, half and half again, and that works well for me, but do whatever works best for you. Then you can roll them up, and that simply is just literally rolling it up. It may get a little bit messy if your spread was a little loose like mine, don't worry. Then once you've got all of your rolls rolled up, you can place them into a baking pan which has been lined with some parchment paper. I'm using a 9x30 by the way. Again, that will be left on the blog post if you're interested in making these. Cover loosely with cling film and leave somewhere warm for around half an hour to 45 minutes, or until they have batched up a lot more and they're much closer together. That's what you're looking for anyway. Remove the cling film and they should look something like this. Then you can go ahead and place them into your preheated oven and bake them off. I will leave all that information in the blog post which will be linked down below. So then once they've been out of the oven for around 10 to 15 minutes, you can top them with some Biscoff spread, and just spread and level that out as much as you want, and finish each one with a Biscoff biscuit. I'm using the round ones that have got a cream filling, but feel free to use just a long one which hasn't got a filling. It's completely up to you and it's your choice. Then allow them to cool completely and then enjoy. I do recommend heating them up a little bit if you're eating them later on, but when I say fully cool, almost fully cool would be fine as well. Then go ahead, cut yourself a portion and enjoy. This works really well with tea, coffee, as just an afternoon snack if that's what you're looking for. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more from me, and I'll be back again soon with another recipe, so join me then. In the meanwhile, don't forget to check out the description. There'll be links to this recipe, a link to my blog and links to all my social medias. But that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed. Bye guys.